Hello, we're back with everybody's favorite playthrough, Grime.
My favorite game of all time, game of the year. Let's go.
I've never experienced Lawrence being this salty, but then again, we are playing a game about minerals, so it makes sense. All right,
Minerals.
take it away, sir. If I remember correctly, yesterday you had just made it to the palace.
Yeah, a palace-ish looking place. I just went to the entrance.
I think you were literally standing like on the elevator, right?
Maybe we'll see. Because I remember seeing 3 heads before we went into this purple stone that I'm calling the bonfire because I don't remember what it's actually called.
It's a surrogate, but bonfire is just as effective.
And there you go. The servant's path. Oh yeah, this place. And it was this.
Saba says that she is willing to try playing Hollow Knight. I don't know, Saba. Do you really think you would enjoy Hollow Knight? Because, I think we are clearly past it once again. By the way, Lawrence, I'll point out, look how well worked all the stone in the palace is compared to like the stuff in the Servant's Pass.
Oh yeah, because I was gonna point that out during yesterday, but I was a little heated at the moment. But yeah, things started immediately started looking way
Nice,
more
right?
Yeah, we got nice fabric over here. Cool sculptures.
Forebringers of breath,
Breathers.
Grant us again the pleasure of your.
Hi.
The unsealer is required. So sorry, finishing up what we were talking about with Saba. So I think we are clearly past the point of questioning whether or not Saba is a gamer. I think Saba has shown on many occasions that when rubber hits the road, Saba can do incredible things. She just tends to get scared right up until that point. And it's a lot of Saba like futzing around back and forth, panicking about whether or not she's gonna die. Hollow Knight's a lot of really difficult platforming and combat, and I do think it would be genuinely entertaining to watch somebody play Hollow Knight, whichever one of you it might be. Because I'm obviously gonna be playing Silk Song when that comes out. That's a given. But I don't know. Maybe Saba, if we get the chance. Very brave of you, but not what you gotta do. Extremely. Look at that thing over there. It's like a bug.
Gross.
What was I gonna say? We might end up doing a little private session, Saba and I, where Saba will do like a little bit of the first area of Hollow Knight and tell me how she feels about it. Because that, if that's one of the things that Hollow Knight is best known for, is the fact that its movement and combat is perfect in almost every way. Plus, the art style is more my speed versus like Grime. True, Grime is like 3D and also kind of grimy, for lack of a better phrase. But
listen,
yeah,
man, it ain't gray. It's just really desaturated colors.
Well, the thing is that obviously the primary color in Grime is gray, but I personally liked how as you go through the game, the color palette just changes based on what the area is, and I think that's really neat. He's beginning to believe.
Oh, platforms, all right. Oh, reset. Okay.
Look at that guy.
Okay, I got you.
Once again, I'll remind you that the threads in this area are literally just nerve bundles, and that's fucked. God, there's so many things that you don't have to do anymore because you have the ability to just pull items. Oh, that's what we never grabbed. Okay. We never grabbed the pull exclusive item that's right at the beginning of the game. You can deflect those.
I can?
Yep.
What the fuck? Alright. Cool.
I just don't like games that enjoy punishing you. Hollow Knight is a game that punishes you, like, a lot. Because I got patience to beat a game, but I don't like it when they purposely want you to have a bad time. There's kind of like a difference, though, because there's a lot of games that are cruel for the sake of being cruel. But, like, I don't know. You might disagree. You can pull on that lantern, I think? Oof, ow,
Oh,
oof, ow! Oh my god.
That hurt you.
Shit, sorry. I'm getting distracted. But Hollow Knight is hard. It's purposely difficult, and I feel like games that employ that level of design where things are just difficult, it's so that way you can have the genuine feeling of accomplishment and catharsis that comes from beating something that is genuinely hard. Lord, you need to do that.
Absolutely not.
You're like extravagant now with your ability to pull items. like it's a soda can across the room, and you're just like, yoop.
Ooh, hold on. I'm getting a little bit of lag. Hopefully that's fine.
Difficult doesn't mean punishing you for the sake of being cruel. I mean, I'm not saying that it does. I'm just saying that a lot, like once again, Grime is not cruel. Like, isn't Dark Souls the latter? It depends on what part of Dark Souls you're talking about. Dark Souls 2 is mostly just what we would define as cruel design. But it's a Dark Souls game, so you know that they had the best intentions, quote unquote. A lot of parts of Dark Souls 1 are frustrating purely for the sake of being frustrating. You know? Like, that's just how it be. Part like a natural facet of difficulty is frustration. Because if something wasn't difficult, or if something wasn't frustrating you, then that just means that, I don't know, just the execution was difficult. If something's hard but it's not frustrating you, then you have the patience of a saint, you know? I love Lawrence just like ignoring these guys.
Yeah. I thought about this this I guess you can call it strat overnight. I was like, I don't want to fight the enemies.
Yeah, just run. Just trying to find the distinction. Is difficult and unfair different then? I think that's a reasonable statement. Because if a game is unfair, then it's obviously more frustrating than something that feels fair. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the challenges in Hollow Knight...
Lag is hit! It's hitting hard.
A lot of the challenges in Hollow Knight are expressly difficult without feeling unfair. You can see, like the White Palace, for example, in Hollow Knight, is very obviously hard as hell, but the game isn't trying to fuck you at any point in that. Like, one of the things that I really like, there's a couple segments of the White Palace where it's long vertical hallways with spinning buzzsaws that go up and down, but the whole thing is perfectly designed so that way about the time where you approach that vertical hallway, the saws are leaving the screen vertically, so you see the saw blades leave, so you inherently know that they're gonna come back. You know what I mean? Like, the game's not unfair. Like, stuff that's unfair is like projectiles hitting you from off screen from an enemy that you haven't had the chance to register yet, because how on earth were you supposed to be able to respond to that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Grime,
Anne Orlando Archers. There's a lot of stuff that fits that bill. And I would say that that's more unfair than not, because the only way to respond to those things correctly the first time is simply to have, like, unbelievable reaction time. Because I played Code Vein and I enjoyed that. Well, that's because of anime titties, but that's not, here nor there. That's a joke. In case it wasn't super obvious. Yeah, I hear a lot of good stuff about Code
anime
Vein.
titties make it easier. Oh shit!
I appreciate your honesty, Lawrence.
Man, this game's hard, but anime titties.
I heard Code Vein is considered difficult. I actually heard, like, opposite of, like, Code Vein is one of the easier Souls-likes, but it has, like, a lot of depth, I think. But that being said, I haven't played Code Vein, so I don't know.
Wait, Saba said that the Code Vein was... Oh!
Kasaba is questioning whether or not Code Vein is considered difficult. Yes.
She played the game though, yeah. What?
Well, she
Okay,
played it and she has her own opinion about it, but she's saying like Code Vein considered difficult like on a grander scale. Ah, the chisel nails. These are the be all end all Dex items. Holy shit. Oh, it's the mini boss. Or a mini boss, rather.
Oh, I'm back here. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. I hear you, game.
I'm in it for those boys. I literally no idea what you're talking about, but I can kind of surmise.
Those boys, I think they were attractive.
I mean, it's an anime game. If they weren't attractive, they would lose 50% of their audience. I don't really play solo games, so I don't know. Code Vein isn't as hard as other Souls, but it's still considered difficult. Sure, I think by definition, Souls-likes are more difficult than your average game, but I don't know if they necessarily qualify as difficult in comparison to their namesake. You know what I mean? Because Dark Souls 1 is hard, but it's not hard in the sense that it's like brutally nut-bustingly difficult. It's more hard as in like the game is a very strict teacher that expects you to do well on a pop quiz. You know what I mean? Hopefully that analogy makes sense, but...
And it's one of those games where, sure, it's hard, but then once you know the rules...
It's not
and
bad,
then you get
right?
And then you get players playing it blindfolded and shit like that.
Exactly. Yeah, you're picking up on when I'm putting down.
Because the rules are so consistent that you can like sidestep some of the rules, and it has that satisfaction.
Lawrence got scared.
when you do it successfully. Shit, like I'm getting some mad lag here.
Oh, nice jump. I like that. That was great.
What I gotta do, brothers?
No, but I liked it. Instead of going for the direct counter, that was pretty good. Nice. Oh my god, did you see him running away like a fucko?
Yeah.
He was like, no, let me go. So as I have indicated previously, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Rise because goddamn is that game good. And one of the parts of Monster Hunter Rise that I think I'm enjoying the best at the moment is the way that they have modified the overall the way that they've modified the overall like combat interactions with returning monsters in order to compensate for the incredible new movement system that they added into the game in the form of wire bugs. Hey, look at that. Got a full ass bar there.
Oh, fuck.
That thing looks evil.
Absolutely.
Also, am I insane or is that like light? Like sunlight.
What the? Oh.
Right?
This is in a cave. This is.
It's in a cave. Nice. He's beginning to believe.
Ooh, this is real scary.
He's beginning to believe. Hey, pull that shit. Oh. Congratulations, Lawrence.
The elevator.
You have unlocked floor 2 of the elevator.
I'm gonna press it. Alright, just making sure. Hold on, wasn't that my floor? I guess not.
This was your floor.
I'm gonna go in here.
But yeah, sorry. So what I was gonna say was that I'm realizing that longsword is truly the weapon, like the new longsword that they have is truly the weapon that I've always dreamed of in Monster Hunter, because it's not the highest damage in the game, but it's definitely like high consistent damage, which I really appreciate. And it takes one of my absolute core principles to heart, which is that why would I need any sort of defensive stats if instead I can just counter your move and take 0 damage no matter what? And I think that that's awesome.
You are the parry man.
I love me some good parries. You know what I mean? And so it won't open from this side.
So then it is this weird opening here that I saw. Maybe.
Just be careful, lords. Look at all these cages. Good luck. Good luck with this encounter.
Peace.
Once again, Lawrence's insistence on just leaving an encounter. I don't know. You're probably going to be all set. This might end up leaving you a little under-leveled, but based on your performance...
I was thinking of that, but like...
Moms!
Oh, shit.
Does that sound familiar?
Moms?
Yeah.
Oh, the mothers that I killed.
Yeah, but you remember who addressed them as moms?
Rockfolk? Oh,
yeah, it was the boulder heads in that stone city, right?
Yeah.
So now they're here instead in prisons.
Damn. Well, they shouldn't have been boulder heads.
I genuinely cannot express enough how your character did a bad thing, and it's undeniable that your character did a bad thing. You know?
What bad thing you think I'm doing?
I don't know. I
enough.
can't think of anything that you've done that's been not great.
You think I'm some sort of violent fool?
Violent fool. Whack. Oh my god. Does he even have a counterable move? Well,
he didn't do it fast enough.
You didn't really need it anyway, so you're fine.
That's a trap.
It's a trap.
A trap. Okay, they got power
Hey, can you
here.
Wait, real quick. Can you pull that little frayed bit right there? No, I guess
Doesn't
not.
seem like it.
You're in the belly of the palace.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Dash to the
seem right.
Oh, there's a little hole. You can dash to the right, I think.
Oh, I can dash right there right now, actually. Okay, climbing time. Double dash.
Nice. That's healing.
Oh!
Well, you got your healing.
More dashes. Oh,
Can
man,
you go
my connection
down and
is
then to the
fucking
right?
wonky. Let's see.
Because then, yeah, and then dash through. Yeah.
Where the fuck? Oh. Collapse. 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 Oh, hey.
Bloodmouse
Storm.
shard. That's what you need to level up your sword.
Good. Good.
Good. What the fuck was that?
Oh, what the fuck? The Servant's Path, that's what it was.
Well, you know. that was interesting in its own way.
Will I find my Ardor to the left here? Let's see.
Ooh. So I do have a banter topic.
All right. Shoot.
I want to talk about it more
All right,
tomorrow.
Immediately.
we only have like 30 minutes left here, so I guess we're just gonna be introducing the topic and expanding upon it tomorrow.
Sure.
So I was watching. The Game Grumps started their playthrough of Sonic Generations a couple days ago, and they're on like two episodes in.
Right.
And as part of one of the things in Sonic Generations, Tails says something that's peculiar in a way that I haven't really thought of before, which was that the story of Sonic Generations is that there's this time-based evil guy who's like going back through Sonic's adventures in order to like undo the good that he's done in the world, right? Wow, you just picked up fucking 3,000 for free.
Absolutely.
Hot
I
dog.
love the skill. Thank you. Who did I have to kill again? The
Abandoned something?
Something, yeah.
Abandoned behemoth or whatever. But yeah, anyway, Tails says something about, this place is really familiar. I would never forget this smell. And he's talking about Chemical Plant Zone.
Okay.
Right? The second world from Sonic 1. And I was thinking about it and I was like, wait a minute. That's a really interesting like aspect of video game worlds that we never really think of, is like, what do they smell like on average?
Oh, your banter of what the world smell like.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it. Like, obviously I'm playing a lot of Monster Hunter, right? I think the Monster Hunter world probably smells like shit.
Absolutely.
Because the entire world is full of giant fuck you dinosaurs, and I don't know what you did there.
Oh, this bag is vicious today. Hopefully not tomorrow.
Because you know, obviously like dinosaurs everywhere, but also like every single motherfucker in like your in your average city in Monster Hunter world is like sweaty, beefy people. So it's like everything has to smell like BO and monster shit at all times.
Damn, you're right.
Right?
Like, it's like going to the gym, but extra animals.
But exactly, it's a gym at the zoo.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I don't know. The banter topic was just like listing, like I just wanted to like list off video game worlds and then like just discuss what we think that they would smell like, because obviously we've been talking about a lot of Pokemon.
Oh. Ooh.
So yeah.
Oh, but I can pull it.
There you go. He's a smart cookie, this guy.
But is this one fine? Alright, it's fine. It's cool. Oh no, I want down. Would Mario's world smell like complete shit because of the pipes?
I don't know. The pipes don't really carry anything in Mario, right? They're usually empty. The pipes are more akin to I guess the pipes in Mario are more akin to like a subway, I guess, but a subway that only like a select few people ever really use. Oh, that's a breakable wall to the left.
Very unclean.
I guess that would make it very unclean, but like, I don't know. Like, you remember the crystal clear pipes from Mario 3D World?
Maybe.
You see them at the very beginning of beginning of the game, where Mario, Toad, Luigi, and Peach are just sailing through them, and they're perfectly crystal clean the entire way. And so it's like, I think the pipes in Mario World is always clean.
Damn. You know what?
If
Considering
anything,
that Mario is a plumber.
Sorry?
Considering that Mario is a plumber, maybe he's the one that's keeping that shit clean.
In a literal sense, yeah. Like literal keeping the shit clean.
Ooh, where do I guess I should have gone to the platform then.
Perhaps. And now I'm just doing Yoda. Well, like I don't know. You can't really say Zelda, right? You can't say like what does Legend of Zelda smell like, because every game is like a different area. It probably just smells like an English countryside, right?
It might. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
You got a whole bar of healing. You're totally fine.
Yeah.
Most Zelda games probably just smell like, you know, English countryside. Wind Waker smells like the ocean, obviously. Like that's
nice
pretty
ocean.
that's pretty obvious. I feel like Bowser's ship because you go to like several of Bowser's ships like many times throughout the Mario series. I feel like those will smell like oil, gas, and gunpowder, right? Because it's a lot of like I don't know why you did that. It's a lot of like munitions on Bowser's ship, right? What does a boat does a boat smell like when it's not in water? I guess it just smells like wood.
I guess so. Maybe damp wood, because they should still be near water.
No, but I'm saying like Bowser's airships don't ever go in water. They're flying.
They don't. All right, right.
Right? So they probably just smell like ozone-infused wood.
What would ozone smell like?
Have you never smelled ozone before?
No, I can't say I have.
Okay. I can almost guarantee you that you have. You just didn't realize that it was ozone. Because like, it's not petrichor. Petrichor is a different smell entirely. But there's a sometimes like right before it rains, the heat or the high pressure layer will push like waves and blankets of ozone down, and you can smell them, and it smells, I think it smells good. A lot of people think it smells like poison, but I don't know, I think ozone smells really good. But then again, I also had this really weird thing as a kid where I liked the smell of gasoline, so maybe it's just me.
So what you're saying is you would like the smell of Bowser's ship?
That's kind of, well, I don't like the smell of like natural gas, which is what I assume a lot of his burners run on. Because like if you look at Bowser's ship, it's like a lot of those little cannons, a lot of those big thruster burner things, right? Because what else produces a flame like that? It has to be gas, right? It has to be some form of gas, whether it be jet fuel or natural gas or what have you. It's gonna have to look like that. And then the little cannons have to be gunpowder, so that's that. You know what probably smells really good?
What's that?
Do you play Mario Odyssey?
I have not.
You're familiar with it though?
I know it's a Mario game. That's about as familiar as I can get.
If it helps for anybody who's listening to this, I was gonna say I think that the Luncheon Kingdom from Mario Odyssey probably smells delicious. It's an entire kingdom made out of like lunch foods and stews and cheese.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
It legit just sounds like food to me. You know?
Wait.
Hey, Lawrence, who's to the left?
That's
Look at him. Hello.
Wait, are you another one of those dual wielding? No, you're good.
If you wanted to, you can whack him for the last upgrade that you need in order to get your... Or sorry, actually, I think you need 2 more. Never mind. Maybe it's not worth it. Well, not worth it right now. You are gonna want that later.
But I'm going with a pacifist run now.
Definitely will not be able to do that.
I don't know. I'm feeling very powerful right now, I think.
Ooh, there is some lag going on here.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the other side of that door.
So, all right. I guess the platform did just take me here. Hold on, give me a second. I wanna look at this. Where am I walking to?
What do you think Pokemon smell like? Do you think Pokemon smell like animals?
Yeah. I would think it smells like a farm.
Right? I tend to agree, because it's like I'm thinking about different Pokemon, and it's like, what the fuck does Sceptile smell like? Like what was the starter you chose for our Gen 5 playthrough? You chose Oshawott, right?
Water Boy, yeah.
Yeah, Oshawott. He probably just smells like an otter, right? Like an otter that's always wet.
Yeah.
So that one's probably like pretty obvious. Hey, it won't open from this side.
Come on.
You don't want to pull the item? Oh my god, look at all the guys. You're pissing everybody off.
No, thank you.
Holy Christ, Lords. Look what he's doing. He's gone insane.
Just leave me alone. That's... You leave me alone.
Yeah.
You leave me alone, I leave you alone. Simple. Fucking. Man, I need a bigger flashlight. Oh my god, lag, please. I haven't blamed on lag since I was 13 years old playing Call of Duty.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You didn't have to. I did it myself.
You heard it in my face. Yeah, it works.
Ouchie.
Ooh.
Oh, don't he get... Fuck, there was a thing there. Can I not? Oh well, that's fine.
Oh, well, I'll say you took care of that guy.
Yeah.
What other games probably? Ace Attorney probably just smells normal, right?
Honestly, I think that's as normal as you can get.
There's really nothing in Ace Attorney to suggest that it would smell any different.
Yeah. Grime would Grime smell bad?
I don't know, actually. That's a good point. What in this world would have the opportunity to smell bad?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, because these are just rocks.
And I can also confirm for you that the nerve endings do not rot because they're not actually made of flesh.
Oh, there you go. Bring it down.
The nerve endings are actually made of crystal.
Ooh, okay.
Roar, roar.
Oh, you slimy
the overhead tracking,
wielding,
dude. The overhead tracking.
Hurdle shielding guy.
Hey, at least you know that you can go up, right? Because you opened the door.
Yeah.
That's a lot of skip, right? That's a lot of stuff you don't have to do no more.
That is a lot of skip.
I actually think you're already half done with the palace.
Dude. Oh wait, I don't have to.
Hey, on the way up, on the right, there's a little gap.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that yet. Let's try it. Let's see.
You just passed.
I thought it was a walkable gap. My bad. Wait, there's also... Okay.
There's a lot of stuff in the palace.
There's a lot of gaps.
A lot of gaps in the palace.
Let's do the big gap first. Because this big gap is the one I was eyeing on.
Hey, look! It's the shop guy.
Hello. There you go.
Ah, there you are. I was just collecting Shimmer's tribute. The baker needs his materials to create, just like anyone else. So, what do you think of the palace? Pretty, isn't it?
A lot of...
Interesting
my
note
guy.
about this guy is that he is one of the few non-prisoners in the palace area who still
He's a
has a
rockhead.
head.
Oh, you are right. Well, half a head.
His head is fucked, yes. And there is technically a reason for that, but I can't really, like I said, I can't really get into it just quite yet.
He's the final boss. Understood.
Yeah, yes, Heod is the final boss.
Yeah, they call him Heod of the Horde. That's why.
Such wonderful architecture.
All right, what do you got, fucko?
Knives.
Yeah, big
drop,
ball of wax, I guess. Whatever that is.
That stuff. Infusion. More consumables.
What's the wax?
more.
What's the wax do? Invigorate the vessel, increasing force regeneration by 50% for a duration. That's interesting. Also, it's called fucking living flesh.
Living flesh. Tasty, tasty, melty flesh.
Tasty, melty flesh.
Ooh, all right. This dude's gotta go to the dentist.
The roots of his teeth have been replaced by crystals.
All right, the specialist then.
You're right. This is definitely a specialist job. That's true.
All right, how much of a gamer am I?
Oh my god, you were actual. Oh my god, you could definitely do it.
Well, I'll fucking use one of my healing.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He's so
Yeah,
close.
I'll go the easy way. Wait, how do we get down from here?
I don't know, Lawrence. How do
I
you
guess
get...
there's no way. Let's go.
Now. Oh!
Oh,
You
wait, I
hit
made
the
it.
floor.
Hold off, park up. Yeah.
Oh, that's how
Either
you
that
get-
or die. So
That's how you get down.
yeah.
What's another one? I mean, we played a shit zillion games, right? But we kind of already just covered like all of Mario, all of Zelda. They do
Professor,
really
the-
just they really do just genuinely depend on like the basic setting. What do you think Outer Wilds smells like? It's probably very like rustic.
Yeah, maybe rustic.
A lot of pine.
A lot of wildlife. A lot of pine. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Actually, I don't know. Would there be any wildlife?
I would assume there's some. Actually,
I'm about to say we played the entire
Well,
game. I don't
the-
remember there being any wildlife besides like people.
and a lot of the planets that we go to
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
aren't really sustainable with life.
And to be fair, there is like a pretty generous reason for the game to say that, hey, no life can live here.
Yeah. For example.
Well, you got
Black hole.
your bloodstone shards. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I would go to the world pillar if I could.
I think there's a nerve pass in here somewhere.
Somewhere. We'd have to find it. But yeah, I think at least the wild, not the wild, like the living areas of Outer
Timberhearth
Wilds, which is-
definitely smells
That's
overwhelmingly of pine. I think we can agree on
Yeah.
that.
Absolutely. No question about it.
I'm gonna go to the YouTube channel just to get like a list of stuff that we played.
Fez. What would Fez
Ooh,
smell
that's a
like?
good one. Fez probably
Oh.
smells very fresh, right? Because most of the areas are like over water, right? Oh no, that's not true. There's a lot of zones that are like in a tree, and there's also like the cities.
All right. Yeah.
Map.
Yeah, but it's
Oh, it's on the other
locked
side of the
behind
door.
Oh,
Understood.
you. Can I counter? Never mind, I can't. That's what I. Bro, let me.
All right, Oba Token Archives. Let's see. Playlist. Man, I haven't
I
updated
ran out of
playlists in a while. Ooh, Owl Boy.
Owl Boy.
What does Owl Boy smell like?
Um.
It's high up, isn't it? Like that's like the whole
High
point of the
up.
game is that it's really high up in the atmosphere.
Right. So what are you saying? They're smelling ozone?
I was gonna say there might actually be a lot of like ozone smell because the higher you go, the like thinner the air gets. So it's actually like a lot of the smells would either be a lot more subtle or a lot more extreme.
And also, the enemies you face are kind of robotic, aren't they? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, they're all
Maelstrom.
like pirates and stuff. So I guess the pirates would smell a lot like oil.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Captain
Kami?
Maelstrom will be the oiliest
Oiliest motherfucker in the world.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okami.
Okami would probably just smell like unmodernized Japan, which I have no idea what that smells like, but whatever that smells like, it would probably smell like that. A lot of sakura blossoms, a lot of sake,
And most importantly, a lot of dog.
a lot of dog, Well,
Actually,
that being
you're a
said,
dog, so it's gonna be
I'm about
more
to say, does
intensified.
Amaterasu actually smell at all? I don't think so. I think Amaterasu's probably like inherently clean.
Saba, we're gonna need a confirmation on that. Does Amaterasu smell?
I got an easy softball for you, Oberdin.
Oh, that's smelling like toothpaste and mint.
Oberdin?
No, it's gonna be super smelly.
I'm about to say, that's gonna smell like if any. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, when you first arrive on the boat, there's only like 2 dead bodies. No, never mind. There's like 4, right? Because there's the because there's the guy's wife in the bed, him having shot himself in the head, the first mate who got shot at the door, and then the guy who went over it with the knife, with the sword. So yeah, there's like 4 dead bodies on that boat when you first get there. So it's gonna smell like brine, seawater, old timber, and corpses.
Plus corpses of monsters, not just the humans.
Oh, you're right, actually, you know what, there's 5 human corpses, because remember there's a dead guy hidden in a barrel.
No. Ah, shit, that one has been decomposing.
That one's been
longest.
decomposing for a while. And then you're right, there's the corpse of the crab monster that's in that back room.
Oh yeah.
So it smells like rotting shellfish as well.
Oh, what is it? All right, I'm gonna kill him again.
I don't know if that even qualifies as a mistake, Lawrence, because getting rid of that guy seems worthy of the time.
So that sucks. I gotta solve this puzzle again.
Yeah. Abzu, I think literally smells like nothing because you're underwater the whole time. I guess it smells like whatever the inside of your tank smelled like. Your air tank.
And maybe a more natural smell.
Yeah. Although, now that I think about it, a lot of Abzu's environments are very strange because they vary from a freshwater to a saltwater aesthetic quite frequently without actually giving any sort of indication of how the water is changing from fresh to saltwater. But, you know, whatever. It's not really that important.
Then, in that same vein, Journey.
What the fuck does a desert smell like? I guess just sand.
It smells this of sand. Maybe.
I like smell this. Hat in Time.
The mafia men, they don't look like they shower. I'm gonna have to admit that.
I can agree to that. That seems like a reasonable assertion. But that being said, Mafia Town is a seaside village.
It is.
So it probably smells like the ocean. A lot. Like a lot.
Oh my god, lag! Come
Dash. Oh my goodness. Get the fuck out of there! Hey, Lawrence. Look
Yes.
at that sunlight, dude.
on! Wow. Look at that. Who the fuck said it is all gray? I mean, this looks mighty pretty to me.
And this is kind of
There's
what I was
something here.
getting at. The game does have other colors. You just have to get out of there.
Yeah, you just have to fight for your fucking life.
Look at
Speaking
that
of
thing in the
which-
background.
That's a god I gotta kill. I can feel it. Come on. Okay.
Dude, you have like 9,000 masks that you're sitting on. You should save it for a little bit, but oh my god.
Yeah, I'll save it once it's necessary. Wait, I want to see what's on the other side.
There should be an elevator button around here. Yeah, there you go. Jump, dash, pull.
Wait, I'm looking at the top left of Parsec. I'm getting like that Wi-Fi connection thing.
I think you saved your
Okay.
life. Yep, there you go. All right, congratulations, sir. You now have access to the 3rd and I think final floor of the palace.
All right, about time.
Probably smells like roasted meat because the mafia has taken over. That's true. What the fuck does Subcon Forest smell like?
Like
Is
ghosts.
like ghosts. Is Subcon 4 is deciduous or carnivorous?
Good question.
I don't know. Because the trees clearly aren't pine trees, but then again, I don't remember the area being well known for having a bunch of leaves.
Whoa.
Dead.
Shame.
Nyakuza Metro
Ooh,
probably
Nyakuza
smells
Metro.
both awful and great, depending on whether or not you're standing next to a food stall.
True.
Truling.
Fuck.
Whoop. Good luck
Alright,
with that, fucko.
I was going somewhere. Can't even climb that.
Also, I like how the lever is just an arm.
Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm gonna try one more thing.
The fucking spiritual retribution I feel right now. It's like, oh, the game's really gray, and it's like, just you fucking wait. The game's the game's really gray right now, and then it's gonna be only orange, and then it's gonna be only white, and then it's gonna be only green, and then it's gonna be only red, and then it's gonna be only blue, and then it's gonna be only black, and then you're gonna finish the game, and I'm gonna say, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm just getting flashbanged by colors right now. By colors and lights.
Ooh. You got it, Lawrence, I believe. When you get up here... Oh, holy shit. Well, you can beat these guys. You got it.
But do I have to?
Well, I was hoping to show you something on the right.
No, let's see. Because I don't have an extra heal. I'm at 5 health.
There you go. Good job.
Shit. Oh.
I don't know why.
You'll be dead.
Unfortunate. Hey, at least you have the elevator all the way up there.
That's true, I do.
So on your way up there, I would like you to think about the context of the world that you've been in so far. And I don't mean the origins of the world, because we've already discussed that enough at this point. But, like, physically, this world has been pretty large, right? It's a lot. This world is a lot of, like, really big open spaces.
Indeed.
If you look at the map, like the overworld map, this entire like land is just is really mostly, hey, good job. This entire land is mostly just a big pile of rocks. Right?
Indeed it is. Yeah.
So there's something up at the top of this area that I was hoping to show you. I don't know if you can get back out that way.
I saw this button. Oh. Wait, what was it?
What, kill yourself or whatever?
Yeah.
Destroy vessel.
And then I shall go back up there. Oh yeah, big old world. I think this is the first time that we get a good clear view of the skies.
Genuinely, do you actually get a good clean view of the skies? I actually think that the sun is too bright for you to properly see what the sky looks like.
You might be right. I did mention getting flashbangs, so
The game goes from it's really funny because it's on purpose, but the game is almost like light mixed poorly. Like you know how commercials and TV shows and movies will have bad audio mixing. So somebody talking will be really quiet, but then the background music will be really loud. This game is almost kind of the same, where it's like some areas are so astonishingly dark, and then you get to here, and it's like
yeah. This is definitely oh shit.
Lawrence bamboozled himself.
Hi.
Lawrence is upset. All right. Well, Lawrence seems to do better when I'm not paying attention. So let me think of some other worlds. Well, actually, you know what? Let me go back to the YouTube channel because we still got some playthroughs on here. Frog Fractions isn't even a question.
Wait, what was that? What is that one horror game that you guys play on occasion?
Little Nightmares?
Not the game I was thinking of, but we could discuss that also.
Little Nightmares probably smells like... Because in Little Nightmares 2, it's like the hospital, but there's no patients in the hospital anymore, right?
Right. It's just things.
Yeah. And then there's like that mucky, dirty forest.
Bro. Okay.
Good job.
I think a lot of Little Nightmares.
What's that horror game you guys play on occasion? I genuinely wish I knew what you were talking about.
I think horror is in the title. I don't know. It's you have to make
World of Horror?
choices. Oh, there you go, World of Horror.
God, World of Horror probably smells rancid to the point where I believe the game just describes itself as rancid quite often.
I think you're right.
Yeah, you're making your way downtown. You got stuff.
Be gone, beast! I have greater.
All right, real quick
help.
before you move, you see that on the right?
Is that a fucking wall, my guy?
Isn't that fucking insane?
I
want you, if you open up your map. So not only, well, I mean, I don't know if you want to move that far out to the side, but like you can go a little higher than where you are now. Like not even just that like bit over there. There's a bit even further to the left, which takes you a little bit higher, and it shows you like super far into the distance. Like here's where shit gets real, and the wall is still going.
Yeah, it's kind of nutty.
And that's the thing that I was trying to show you. Because it's just like, man,
I didn't
that's
have
crazy.
to kill those guys. You know
No,
what?
you didn't have to kill those guys. It was just like you had already moved up and you wouldn't be able to look. All right, ciao Saba. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. And I guess the next time I die will be the end point.
Yeah, that's fine. That'd be great if you'd never died. You just kept going.
Yeah,
It's like, oh.
I'm winning now. I still don't get. Maybe I'm setting up for some future puzzle.
I got one more. In terms of games that we've played on the channel, I got one more that I think would be interesting. The Witness.
Ooh.
Because when you think about it, The Witness has a lot of different things in it. Like a lot.
Yeah. Different environments. Oh, maybe I'm just gonna die here. You know what? This death doesn't count. This is my execution button.
Does or does not?
It does not count.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna head left this time. Left of the elevator.
Because
The Witness.
yeah,
I remember
like
seeing big old beaches, giant landscapes, but also
there's forests. There's a jungle on the island.
a jungle. Isn't
There's
there also
caves.
like factory-looking places?
There's an abandoned factory.
Like
There's
buildings.
also a Oh, that's a plane. There's an abandoned factory. There's also a shipwreck. So that area is gonna smell a lot like rust, right?
Right.
There's a legit forest. There's a legit bayou. There's a legit castle. I don't know if castles smell like anything, but they probably do.
But hasn't the forest or life just taken over those areas? I forget.
In what way?
Oh, what the fuck? Maybe this is a good point to stop because now this is just a puzzle.
Sure. I mean, that being said, you made a lot of progress. You are on the doorstep of the boss of this zone, and I really look forward to that fight tomorrow. So, yeah, feel free to exit if you want.
Yeah, but I think the Witness overall, I think would smell nice.
I think it would. I definitely think it would smell nice. I like. It's weird to think about because it's like there's a lot of sensory data that you can put into a video game, right? Like sound effects, music for mood, which is its own like sensory thing. You can do visuals, you can do like how the game feels. It's not literally touch per se, but you can simulate it, right, with how like it feels to move around the world, so on and so forth. But like, could you imagine a future where when you go to play a game, you just put like you fucking sort of online yourself into the game? And could you imagine being like a person on a dev team who has to program the smells in an area?
Ooh.
Right? Like imagine if one of the puzzles in the Witness, like not even one of the puzzles, but like a collection of puzzles in the Witness was like following smells. Like, smells like apple pie, and you have to like go follow the smell through an environment.
Mm-hmm. And then it starts becoming a horror game. Like, what's that? It smells like a dead body. What the fuck?
Smells like blood.
Oh.
You know what? Now I think about it, and I guess this will be the last thing, and then we can continue this conversation tomorrow. But I wonder if there was a world where you could do that, where like you could make indie games in an environment where, or in like a VR like immersion environment where you can put smells in there. Because you can do some horrible shit, right? Like if you can have an indie game on itch.io where the punishment for losing a race, like if it's like a platforming puzzle, the punishment for losing a race is just showing a picture of like a dead body, like a real life dead body, right?
Oh my God.
You can do that. You can trick somebody or force somebody into experiencing something that they would never otherwise experience. So like imagine that, where like you're playing like an indie game from itch.io in this like sort of online headset sort of thing, and instead of like an invisible wall or something preventing you from walking out of bounds, imagine if the moment you walk out of bounds, the game just fucking fills your nose with the scent of rancid shit.
Oh no.
And it's like, turn around now, you know? But then actually, now I think about it, what about games like Resident Evil 7? Like, you remember how Resident Evil 7, you're in that like shitty Bayou Manor and everything's like rotting flesh and bugs and stuff like that.
Rotting food. Oh, and you meet the mom who's just
infested with bugs, right? Like, what do you do in that scenario? Are you genuinely gonna make that smell like it looks? We're gonna talk about this tomorrow. I think this is actually a more interesting topic than I initially let on. Anyway, good job, Lawrence. Excellent stream today. Had a lot of fun. We did a lot of fun stuff today. I don't know if you know that.
A lot of good shit.
Shit happened. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, see you on tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Peace.